Side of that tap of the orb on the B side audible, so that's a mistake there from Mata, and now an open site potentially here for the attack of QoR.
A little bit of a face hit right into the side though. Doesn't quite get the high ground, and that's enough for Brock to tee off. Oh no! I'm not gonna say that's because Zeldris doesn't quite get the dash to where he wanted it to, but not having that high ground control, big difference maker as Brock just holds the corner. No. It also does have its limits for sure. Otoshima trusted be literally on an island here. And if he gets caught, let's say this could get dangerous because all of a sudden all that utility over towards A amounts to nothing. Marley was about to get taken through. And now we've got, wow, just a litter of utility on the site. And it's just down to who sees who first. Mata able to find first blood. Brock gonna cause some question marks here for QoR, but they've got the post plant Molly set up. T-Dog also catches the barrel of the rifle, following up with the second. Well done. And then there's the lineup for the third. Vic has to push forward, find the 1v2. Not going to get the first. Well done by QoR.
A little bit more against the lineups.
Oh, interesting setup here off the get-go again. MxS using this high tide as a way to kind of push forward. Lots of follow-up utility here. 2-for-1 goes the exchange. Early Hunter sure going to be called by T-Dog. Doesn't quite connect on the fly. Who does at least able to hold on to this backside of A, and yep, that's talk about cause and effect. He stays alive to the Hunter Shima through mid-map, at least in terms of an exit is concerned. So this is likely going to turn into a 2v3 over the top of the A site. Okay, Asimato's at low HP, and he does get eliminated by Ziff, so now it turns into a 2v2. Puts a little bit of extra pressure on Otoshima to rotate back, and oh my goodness, T-Dog almost got a lineup. Only finds the one, though, for a second. And now it's just down to who sees who first. Spike collected. Ziff now has to go quickly, and that's enough for Fly to find the freebie. 3-1 we go. MxS, Brock right back to start to make progress towards another Hunter's Fury.
Dinked.
Vic still playing up. Like you mentioned, Mata shrugged off his position. Good check down low, but it doesn't matter. Vic gets the lineup for 2. Nerve able to respond with 1, and keep in mind, Vic. And this is going to delay this QoR hit just a while longer. Not a lot left here besides the recon bolt, which does get sent out. Brock counters. Vic does eventually fall to Molly's nerve. Follow up off the shock dart. Doesn't quite get the chunk. And now the kill actually provides a space coming through with the Viper Stick being played. But Otoshima's flank comes in, takes us now to a 2v2. And it's just down to how do you break past this pit.
Oh, they counted the bullets. Fly got picked off reloading. They can't use the reckoning. So very winnable condition now for QoR.
Otoshima trying to look right back out, and nope, T-Dog right here. That is brilliant. Yeah.
You got to stay outside of all that. You have a flank from behind from Mata with the Blade Storm. This is a winning condition for MxS.
Paranoia out from the offense. Nerve again connecting with the Molly, but the flank too good for Mata. Whoa!
Where's the
throws it right through the ventilation shaft, and then Brock right there to tally the final.
These swing rounds where the money's finally right for the attacking side, and you have at least one ult to work with.
Here we go. Dude. Mata, quick. Yeah.
Bye.
All right. That's, yeah. I was just about to say the breakdowns.
Times, because at least we're trying to find some sort of tempo and timing from both sides, but it's always won by MxS so far.
That nano swarm is disgusting. And the reveal afterwards, T-Dog dead to rights.
Spike down A.
Man, that's such a frustrating round for QoR. Going out knuckleball. Yikes. That's wild. What a change of tempo.
And here's the thing, though. I'm saying 2 in a row because this is the second time that T-Dog's going into the site. So they know the KJ's on this B site, but we talked about the troubles of them trying to get a plant without a Sage Wall. It's going to be very difficult.
Yeah. Mata tries to come through. Hunter's Fury actually being used right at the get-go. Bold to say the least. A couple opening eliminations keep it interesting, but I mean, you would have thought you wanted that for post plants. Oh, snap. Look at that. Probably things. Well, here comes T-Dog up front. He is going to be ran at. And that's enough. The economy that MxS has. Shock dart's at the ready to try to counter the push.
They're pinging where to plant, too. I think they're trying to go for plants that I nerf get lineups maybe from mid, but how does that shock dart get a kill?
I don't know. Vic, good for, he's a walking double kill at this point.
Spike planted.
Wow. This is a statement map from the side of MxS. A map that we haven't seen them play. And I don't want to, if I'm playing up against them, I don't want to see it ever again. I'm just, Cobes down. This is going to get us to halfway. Vic just went on a tear this half, which is weird to say. Play retake.
I might have missed it too. I think the Nanoswarm went towards screens instead, so nobody could run through behind the high tide that's thrown. So yes, there's some damage from the snake bite, but at least they get the plant.
Paranoia largely countered by the kill from Otoshima. Vic also following up top. Oh, the long-range shots, tough. Pixels to peek, but still finds it. Goodness gracious. Someone put a leash on Vic. He's gone bananas in this map number 1. Oh.
There's less players now inside the 8 site.
Wyatt just walks his way up top, or slides his way up top. Snarly down low. Not the cleanest of entries here, as there is an elimination from Zip, but I'm telling you, Vic is a walking double kill. This guy's going nutso.
Safe, maybe unorthodox position because it's actually in the front of Raid 9 boxes at Maze. But they're going to have control in sight. They're playing against lower buys, so it's not too bad. They get the victory. Map point. I got to say, though, at least
the judge not really panning out to this point. Defensive Viper's Wall currently holding MxS, but this is like water stacking up on a very broken dam, as Odashima also punishes on the flank. So now it's just down to when do you want to hit the green light to go, and Snarly may have them reconsidering just a touch with the counter pick. We go 4v4.
He's still towards the A site, man.
There's the reveal. Actually, good damage from T-Dog. He's being chased, though, and that will be enough for Mata to find the easy elimination. And Odashima's going to have, he's going to have a free route to get through mid here. If he can get to Kitchen behind Snarly, this is not what you want to see. And now QoR have to essentially wait and hope that they can find a straight pick somewhere. Not happening.
Not happening at all.
Well, GG.
I felt it. I felt it. I felt it there. I felt it there. After that first headshot, baby.
I mean, QoR's going to have to just brute force their way through one of two spots.
At least they got
either
two
first here. Oh, well, that's not unfortunate. Well, a little unfortunate. Boombot scouts it out. Nerve finds the kill. Nice shot from Ziff. Opportunity to reclaim the site. Now it's just down to how do you break back the rest of this post plan, because a lot of it is deeper, and Ziff is just not missing. Fly, a last one left, can do nothing, and that's a flawless retake.
MxS, though. There's no flashes on their end. Now Dizzy's finally up. Maybe they get something out of this with Mata's position.
Whoa. Opening trade. Molly comes through. Dizzy also a part of the picture here. Ziff on the way back in. Fly just causing some deterrent. How about this? MxS finding kills now. A couple of weapons. Gets the halfway off the defusal, though. Ziff by himself. 1v2 situation, and he's looking everywhere. He's got no idea where this post plant's truly set up at. Finds the first. Snaps over to the second. Time is going to be tight. Does he get it? Oh! Expect full weapons. It's just the score doesn't really go the way that you would expect it to.
Correct.
Double stack here for QoR right in front of Showers. What is that prediction? How? I mean, MxS got a pretty solid read on it, just not able to out-trade the situation. A nice shot from T-Dog. Punishes Odashima from finding the initial trades. Vic, the walking double kill, though, might not be done yet. Nerves stuck behind the boxes. Oh, gosh, that's so painful. Apples? Oh, orange juice out of oranges. Where did apples come from? Someone help Chip.
I like
He's
apples.
lost.
It's apples. Oh, no, it's not apple season.
Yeah. Not going to happen here. Maybe a chance to try to recontest this. Has an isolated 1v1, but Brock just not giving him the time of day. Time becoming an issue again. Vic over the top. Does get taken down. Wait, does he actually have it this time?
Oh, yeah, he does.
18 rounds of Valorant to start.
What?
Now we got the defense getting aggressive through Shower side, using the Thrash to try to get there, plus also the teleport from Snarly, but doesn't quite work out. Showstopper to counter, absolutely brilliantly done by MxS.
That's so tough, and that Shower's control is fully nullified. It doesn't really matter anymore. They can just play the lineup from Palm Tree.
Yeah, Mata's just going to stay forward, and the other kind of back-to-back here in a way. Smoke will dissipate. Mata, up close and personal. Looking to force the first gunfight. Dizzy comes out, creates an opportunity for Ziff. Snarly follows, but this time there's not enough.
A moment where he could actually get a time against his opponents. Now he might not survive. Yeah, there you go. Listen, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't eat too much ice cream.
Orbital Strike tries to clear out Showers, this time talking about differentiation of how you open things up. But opening trade does come through. Zeldris off the high ground. And how about this? But the Viper's Pit not in a position to be used to reinforce this. So a very difficult individual status for both MxS post planners.
Wait a minute. It's doable. It's doable right now. Flyer has ult. This kill's huge. Ah, not anymore.
Yeah. Oh, and the Viper's Pit gives away Odashima's position. You spam through it. No worries. Yeah, well done by QoR here. No ultimates available besides the Seekers. So there's opportunity here for maybe an advantage to come out, but wow, okay, I'm surprised that this was the call for QoR. They just try to sneak their way in. Vic gets a freebie. Dizzy over the top kind of, again, just asserts that MxS hold control of the site. Mata is way up in the heavens, doesn't make a difference. Pinstripe goes the kill feed. Ziff still, though, the last one left, and he can do nothing as Vic will find 4 in the round. The big thing. Oh, Snarly, I thought he was just going to immediately push through this, but now maybe a bit of a window has closed. Oh, goodness gracious. 1 for 1 is fine there for Mata, considering what it was opening back through Spice. He may get a freebie. No reason for Zeldris to move. There we go. Easy win. Gunfights. Yes, we're looking right at you, Snarly. Has to come through this flank as the timing there. He may have missed a bit of a window here. Yeah, he gets caught, but T-Dog is holding. And Onishima sneaks past Zeldris, who pushed in towards mid. Oh, it's just like the most catastrophic Valorant timing you've ever seen, but Nerve can hop back on and secure the defuse before the orbital strike.
Is he playing battery from Metallica or something?
Yeah, flat out. Here comes that same shower play. The Viper's utility being spent. Oh, Mata across. Caught himself by surprise. He didn't finish that first elimination, but kill some come through. Snarly caught over towards this backside teleporter play, but still comes away with the double. So hold on a second.
Forces MxS to play back towards the spawn. Vic is in a great spot to cover Mata.
Wow, nice shot from Ziff. Vic, the walking double kill. Not this time. Just down to Brock. 1v3. And he's giving up his position. Dizzy over the top. Has to make a choice here. T-Dog will hop back on. Have to find these kills and find them quickly, but Snarly follows up with a picked up Vandal. And how about it?
QoR trying to do on the Showstopper might be their demise now for round number 12.
So T-Dog creates issues over towards U-Haul. Tries to step in through his own flash. Works out for 2. Beautifully done, but the wingman does come out, and the Thrash creates a bit of an issue. So MxS tested here in their post play, but providing the eliminations they need, plus a little extra damage.
Position so that he can actually place some great stars. I mean, he was only able to react off smoke.
Yeah. Messy 1v1 between Geckos right there. Mata right on top of the spike. No worries for him. Ziff fighting back 1v1. Hold on a second. He still has, I was going to say, not just the snake bite. He also had a poison cloud, but isn't able to get that.
QoR now on the attack, trying to hit towards the A site very, very quickly.
And instead of saying post plant, maybe you can say after activation. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm going to keep saying post plant. Make your $46. Wingman they could plant with. Right now it's on the back of Nerf, though, so this might be a little bit difficult right now if they're not trying to.
Yeah. Say whatever you want, Van Silly. Sometimes
plant, and they have a nice crossfire though for this push.
This is bold. Try to take elbow control away from Mata. Yeah, works out nicely. Ziff over the top sees, I believe, both members move in towards site off this cross through hookah. So now all of a sudden, QoR find themselves with the power positions. Brock stuck between a rock, a hard place, and a harder place. This has got 3 different members to worry about, and QoR will take the pistol.
Been heard here by Flya, so the players are now staying here towards the A site.
Yeah, so QoR needed to use this Thrash to try to clear out U-Haul, and then hopefully use some utility to try to do some contesting over towards the shower side of the site, but everything comes through with an opening 1 for 1. Vic goes completely unchecked, but doesn't get the wingman, so the plant comes through. Start with QoR setting up a deep post plant.
And thankfully, Brock didn't die from getting detained here, so double push towards U-Haul.
Dude.
Ooh, Snarly with Guardian there.
On them both these last rounds.
100%. Like I said, tight-knit quarters with a Guardian right there, and even gets a 3rd kill. Pushing towards the spawn and
cleanly. And get yourself a little bit of a boost in what's still remaining on a number of players, plus the opportunity for ultimates in the follow-up round. Onishima creates a little bit of an issue, plus now this flank for MxS collects.
Close with the Stinger, so he can try to take his opponents down, yet they're pitching behind him.
Yeah, Brock, if you could go 1 for 1 would be incredible. It does better than that! Oh my goodness! How does he get both? Just straight spam, that's the answer. T-Dog in the corner though, hold on a second. He's got Mata isolated. Wingman pushing through, T-Dog slips away, but Brock comes upgraded into the Phantom.
On QoR, towards short.
5-man stack. Here comes the flood. Nice shots from Zeldris. And follow from T-Dog, but they don't clear out the U-Haul corner, and Mata punishes the call. Now on 3, looking for more on the side. Zeldris confirms the trade, and that's enough for him to get the Showstopper, which he uses to trade on his own life. 1v1. Nova pulls that gets spent, though. So Nerve will have to check this. Comes down to time. Fly gets it to halfway, but the peak is perfect from Nerve, and QoR gets to double digits.
They just place their crosser for a kill. Look at this push. They're walking out.
I thought this initially was going to be a Showstopper play, but it's not. It's just a full-on push through. Viper's Wall kind of creates the one-way angle of what to watch for. Now Onishima, aggressive step up in towards Hookah, wins it. Nice shot. And that will now be first time that QoR have to rely on maybe getting a cheeky play from T-Dog over towards elbow.
One enemy remaining.
Only gets one. Okay.
Instead, you denied plant on top of that, which makes it a lot more difficult here for QoR to try to get some rounds in or try to get map space on B.
Yep.
And I realize right now, I mean, it's a one
To come over to the top, not the case. Zip once again coming over. Thrash going to be denied immediately. Molly also possesses in the middle of the map, plus the spam. Enough for Vic to tally the first blood for free. Hit towards shower, still developing. Yeah, it just kind of feels like one of those moments where you're really just trying to force it in. Although, nice little crossing angle from Snarly.
huge flank.
Does limit the numbers to a 3v3, but Odashima's flank is about to ruin everything, and that's exactly what he'll do.
Against a non-Sentinel comp, and that was something that didn't happen too much, right? Zeldris did it once only on defensive side, and now this is the first time that MxS brings
How about this? You flash through B long, Odashima gets a little bit of a free position here at Sand.
Way to clear it.
Predict Snarly. Oh, Snarly's gonna want that one back. After what has been a great game for him, he's got the first 4 bullets.
Contact.
I mean, the thing about it is this fake doesn't really get much. It's the counter utility, and yeah, T-Dog just has to force something, trying to clear out Hookah desperately. That doesn't work. Paint shells over the top. Flya steps away from it, but then moves to the backside of the site, meaning that Flya has to come back out, and as he does, he finds himself too. Unreal play from Flya. You thought Core maybe had something to work with, but now you walk into the waiting arms of Mata, and it's series point for MxS just like that.
And he has Ziff on a glass cannon vandal too, so really kitchen sink now.
Oh, has this been seen? Uh-oh, not the cleanest moment from Zeldris, and that does allow an opportunity for trades to eventually favor MxS. Brock still inside the site will help put everything to rest. I'm telling you, this was like the wildest first like 20 rounds of bind.